guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. So this is a video that was requested a few times in past videos and I just never really have gotten around to it. But I finally decided I'm gonna drag everything away from its home. I'm finally gonna film this video for you guys. So obviously by the title you know this is my Scentsy Warmer collection. Before I get into it, I have to say that you can get warmers anywhere. You can buy warmers for wax at Fred Meyer. You can buy them at Walmart. You can buy them at Target. Any number of like discount type stores. And there are definitely some pretty ones out there. But the reason that I have as many Scentsy warmers as I do is because I think that Scentsy does do a very good job of creating very unique, much more intricate, much more, in some case, whimsical warmers. I think they have some very unique designs that I've never seen from other like warmer companies, like from Better Homes and Gardens. I do have just a couple of Better Homes and Gardens warmers in my house as well, but honestly, looking back, I kind of wish that I almost didn't buy those and would have just put the money that I spent on maybe like a couple of those towards like another nicer Scentsy one, if that makes sense. I do use my warmers kind of as part of my decor. So for me, having them match my year-round decor and then obviously my seasonal decor as well is kind of important to me. So what I will say about the Scentsy warmers is even though they are more expensive, they are most certainly, from what I have seen, at least from what I have in my collection, they're better quality than the cheaper warmers. They are, in a lot of cases, a lot cuter or a lot prettier and a lot more intricate, and that appeals to me. So that is the reason why I spend the money on the Scentsy warmers, but you don't have to. You can go to Walmart. You know, if you're on a budget or you don't care what the warmer looks like, then go, you know, get one from there for like 10, 15 bucks. So a lot of these, honestly, in terms of what I paid for them, probably in the price range of $35 to, I think the most I ever paid was maybe like $45 or $50. But again, for me, it's worth it. I wouldn't say that I'm a Scentsy addict. I do find that I really enjoy a lot of the fragrances and I love the fact that they are always readily available. And I do think that they last the longest for me out of all of my wax melts. If you're looking for some different companies to try for wax melts to actually use in maybe your Scentsy warmers or even your Walmart warmers, I would definitely recommend checking out Swan Creek. That is one of the companies that I have purchased from quite a bit in the past in terms of wax melts and their candles. They're soy-based. They don't last quite as long, but they do have like those huge cubes where you only need one instead of like 2 to 3 cubes of the Scentsy ones. So price-wise, they kind of like match up, I guess, in the end. But anyway, let's just get into it. Let's see what Scentsy warmers I have in my collection. I brought all of them upstairs. Some of them, the seasonal ones I did take out of my closet that is in my upstairs hallway back here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start with the seasonal ones to get those out of the way, and then I'll show you what I have out the rest of the year. So the first and probably my favorite Scentsy warmer that I have in my collection is this pumpkin one. This was the warmer of the month, I want to say for October, either 2 or 3 years ago now. If you, gosh, you know what? If you have any questions about exactly when something was released, I'm gonna put my friend Lisa, who I buy all of my Scentsy through, I'm gonna put her channel name as well as her Scentsy page down below. If you have questions about when something was released, I'm gonna refer you to her because I have the worst memory ever. But I do know that I've had this for at least 2 to 3 years now. And what I really liked about this one is, so this is an element warmer. So it's one of the ones that has just like the hot plate. And then your dish is this guy right here, so that's where you put your wax in. You can see the last time that I cleaned it out, I did not do a very good job. I will admit that this one is the most difficult out of all of my warmers to clean out, which can be frustrating, but I always just put like fall scents in here. So for me, even if I don't clean it out perfectly, usually whatever I have in here will blend with, you know, a different fragrance that I put in if there's like little bits left over. So you guys know what most of my fall preferences are. They're usually like fall bakery type scents, lots of pumpkin stuff. So, and then this is your lid, by the way. So this just sits on top, but if you want to smell the wax a little bit more, I usually set this off to the side when I'm warming with it. And I just absolutely love this one. This is what I mean by the most like intricate. These are all hand painted. There's a lot of, you know, work that goes into these, and I think that it shows. They usually have a nice long cord, and they have the little like, these aren't like the toggle switches, but these like really easy to use like clicky ones, which I prefer because I think they're, you know, they're fine. So that is by far my favorite and my most prized, and I'm always nervous about breaking that one. I always get nervous when I'm carrying it around because you can't get it anymore. And I don't think any of the other pumpkin ones they've put out have been quite as perfect and cute as that one. So anyway, all right, so here's another one of my seasonal warmers. I do have a couple of Christmas or like winter warmers to show you guys. This one right here is like a mason jar style. So you can see the inside is coated in silver, and then there are little snowflakes that when you turn this on, the snowflakes shine through. This is absolutely gorgeous. This was another, I believe, warmer of the month. Scentsy does a scent and warmer of the month. And I think this was one from December, maybe a couple years ago. I don't know. I love this one. Again, I don't remember exact dates, but I've had it for a little while, and I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. This shade of blue is stunning. And I just really do like this mason jar design. And then my last and my second favorite warmer in my collection is a holiday one. And this one I do have in the box. What I would recommend is if you are ordering warmers, especially seasonal warmers, keep your boxes, because that's the best way to store these. So when you're not using them, put them back in the box. So this here is the Christmas Glow. I absolutely love this warmer. The little dish is in this container. It's red. But what I love about this is it matches my Christmas decor so perfectly. So I do shades of red and burgundy for Christmas with like gold accents. That is the bulk of my Christmas decor, although lately I've been incorporating more whites and some blues as well. Since we have a bigger house to decorate, it gives me a little bit more leeway. But I still very much prefer like a very traditional red and gold Christmas decor. And this is so beautiful. I have, and I'm not exaggerating, I think I have 7 of these warmers. The reason is the first time around I bought it as the warmer of the month. Again, it was the warmer of the month for Christmas a couple years ago. And what I was able to do was, when this was being clearanced out, I was able to get it, I want to say for either 10 or 15 bucks each. So I ordered like as many as I could get my hands on. I have gifted a couple. I think I originally had 9 in my collection and I gifted 2. So I have 7 left. 7 seems really excessive, but I put this one out all over my house during Christmas time. So all my other warmers go away and I just have this one going, and it's absolutely stunning, and it's just so pretty. So it's etched, and this red is just the perfect shade of red, and I absolutely love this one. So that is definitely my second favorite. So those are my quote-unquote seasonal warmers. And again, I highly recommend keeping your box, because then you can just stick them back in there and put them away, and they are a little bit more safe than just sticking them in a closet. I did not keep the box for this or that pumpkin one, and it's a huge regret. Oh, Mr. Kong's in here. When did he waddle in? I didn't even notice him. All right, so let's talk about the year-round warmers that I have. I'm gonna start with this one here. This one is currently lit downstairs, so I didn't wanna drag it up. This is the Elegance Warmer. I actually don't think this one is still available anymore. It's a hexagonal shape, and it was etched, and then it had like this really beautiful like amber colored glass, and the etching is white, like the same kind of white etching that you saw in this Christmas glow warmer. It is beautiful, and when I heard they were doing away with it already, I was kind of stunned because I think it's like one of the prettiest warmers that Scentsy has put out, like in terms of like year-round warmers. So anyway, that's what it looks like. Some of you may already have this one, but yeah, that one is still currently going downstairs, so I didn't want to like unplug it and then wait for it to cool down and bring it up. So love that one. I have one of those. I have two of this particular one. This was my very first Scentsy warmer that I ever purchased from Lisa, and it's the Bride Warmer. This is no longer available. I don't think that it is. I just loved the simplicity of this when I first started out with Scentsy. It has these beautiful ceramic rosettes, I guess I should say, that are applied to the front of the warmer, and there is the inside. Oh, there's a dead fly in here. Gross. All right, I need to clean that out. But this is the dish. This dish holds like a huge amount of cubes. I usually only use 2. Sometimes people will ask me that. With most of my Scentsy cubes, 2 is the max that I feel like I need. Some people do 3 or 4. I just feel like that's overkill. Some people only use 1. I think for me personally, 1 is not enough oomph. 2 is usually the perfect amount. So the Bride Warmer, love this one. I have 2. This one lives here in my filming room, and the other one is in our guest bedroom down the hall back there. All right. This one here, you'll have to forgive me. I don't remember the name of this particular one. There we go. I want to say Elegance. Lisa, if you're watching, will you correct me? No, I think this next one is Elegance. Yeah, I don't remember the name of this one, sorry, but it's beautiful. I have a thing, and you'll see in the next one that I show you, I have a thing for this amber colored glass. It just provides such a beautiful glow. And this one is really neat. The glass part does lift off here. And then this is the style of dish that you get with this one. It just sits on this little metal insert like that. But this one is absolutely stunning. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's really, really beautiful. And I am glad that I have this one. It does have a little bit of slight iridescence that looks like it's sprayed over the amber color, and it's stunning when it's lit. It's really, really pretty. So let's talk about, I believe this is the Elegance Warmer right here. Again, another one of my favorites. This one does come with an Edison bulb. I don't know if you'll be able to tell that. This is so pretty. It is substantial. This is what you see in the background of my videos when I'm recording downstairs in my like formal fancy lady living room. So I have 2 of these down there, one on either end table. I love this one so much, the first one that I got, that I immediately placed another order with Lisa for another one because it was just too pretty to not have multiples of, which is super excessive. But I love it. And I really like how they have this nice little etched out area in all of the warmers where the cord sits in, and it doesn't, you know, make the holder go the warmer go wobbly. So I think that's a really kind of nice detail there. But yeah, this one is stunning. Again, it's that amber colored glass that I just love. And this simple design of this one just is very elegant to me, and maybe a little bit more sophisticated than some of my other warmers. And I really like that, especially in that front fancy lady room down there. So even though I don't use a lot of golds in that room, the gold touches that I do have tie in really nicely with this amber color. So love that. All right, a couple more to go. This is I believe this was called the Gray Fluted Warmer. This one is also discontinued. Oh, and this is wrapped around my thing. All right, let's see if I can get it in frame without like, this one's really pretty. So it is kind of a bluey gray, and it has just these ribs going around. So you can't really see the inner workings of it, but you can kind of see in there. This one has a regular bulb. Sorry, this is really wrapped around my thing here. But this is also has a little bit of that like iridescent finish to it, and I really like that. I have this one in my butler's pantry where I keep my wine and all of my like fancy stemware and stuff, and it looks really elegant in there, and it goes really nicely with the wall color that I have in the butler's pantry, which is that same blue shade that you see in the background of my formal living room downstairs when I film down there. So. And then the very last one, I only have one of these, and I do have it attached to the base, this wood. It's like a wood slice. I see these a lot in like wedding stuff that I do with flowers. A lot of people will get these wood slices and put them on the middle of the table, and then you put, you know, your floral arrangement on top of that. It just kind of is a way to like elevate it and add like a rustic touch. So I love this one. This one is the one that I keep in my kitchen, and what I like about it is you wrap your, you wrap your cord around the base, and it keeps it like very neat and tidy. So this is perfect. You can see it comes out the back here. I'm so afraid of dropping this. I highly recommend these if you have your warmers in an area where you don't want the cord just like sitting out on the counter. These make it really, really nice and easy to keep your cords neat and tidy. I could certainly wrap this around here a few more times, but I do need this particular length of cord to actually reach, because I keep this on my windowsill in the kitchen, and I need it to reach the plug-in that's a little ways away. This is a warmer that I got. I think this was another like seasonal like warmer of the month for spring a few years ago. I don't remember the name of this one. Elisa, if you're watching, could you, if I get the names of any of these wrong, will you correct me down below? I don't think you can get this one anymore. I don't think that I've seen it in the catalogs, but this one was just absolutely too stunning for me to pass up. This one's very unique because it has like this insert, so that's where you're getting that blue color from. So if you wanted to, I think they sometimes sell these on their own. Again, don't quote me on this. I don't sell Scentsy myself, so I don't know all the ins and outs, but ooh, and there's some little bugs in there too. Mosquitoes, it looks like. Oh, awesome, great. I'll have to vacuum those out. But you stick that in there, and then the, you know, everything illuminates in this really pretty like tealy blue shade. And then this is the style of dish that you have for that. So it just sits very nicely on top. But I love this one as well. And that's it, you guys. That is my Scentsy warmer collection. I don't see myself purchasing a ton more warmers because I feel like I have enough for year round. I might do, depending on what comes out for the fall this year, I might do like another fall seasonal warmer, or at Christmas time. Maybe if there's like an amazing like holiday or Christmas option, I might grab another one of those. But I do feel like my Scentsy warmer collection feels very complete right now. I don't like to have my warmers just sitting in a closet. I like to have them out. I like to decorate with them. And yeah, so this is my collection, you guys. I'm very happy with every single one that I've purchased. I've never had a regret, and I get a lot of compliments on them. People really like how unique and different they are. So yeah. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you collect Scentsy warmers. What is your favorite one? How long have you had your longest Scentsy warmer? Like I said, I started with the Bride warmer, and I want to say, was it like 4 or 5 years ago? I can't, Lisa will have to refresh my memory because I can't remember when it was the first like order that I placed from her, but we've been friends for a while now. So we actually started being friends through YouTube because of Scentsy. I started buying Scentsy from her, and we just became like best friends through me just buying through her, and you guys know how much I adore her. So anyway, by the way, she will be here again in August. I'm so excited, and we will be doing our usual, this has kind of become a like a tradition for us to do the first sniffs of the fall Scentsy releases. So she said that she should have all of the fragrances, so she is going to come and she's gonna visit me again, and we're gonna spend some time recording another video for you guys together. It'll be our third one where we share the new Scentsy fall releases. So I'm always happy to do that with her. But yeah, so she'll be back again this summer. Anyway, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.